are all doing absolutely amazing. Back home here in Houston, Christine and I, she's right over here, just got a haircut. I don't know if any of you guys care about that or not. But anyway, just looking forward to this YouTube live because, hey, I want to talk about something that is so important, yet so simple. It's called anchoring. And I love anchoring, by the way. If any of you have been to a practitioner training with me or gotten to do any of our NLP trainings or even watch some of my longer videos, we talk about anchoring a lot. Anchoring is really a cornerstone of Neuro Linguistic Programming. And let me explain what anchoring is, real big picture, and then why it's so important. So anchoring comes from the concept of the Pavlovian response. Cell phone going off. You hear it and you know, okay, I need to answer it. I don't know if you've ever had this experience if you're walking through a crowded area and someone else's ringtone or text tone goes off and you still reach for your phone even though you know it's not your phone. That's an example of an anchor. Okay, so we're anchored to jingles, we're anchored to visual things, we're anchored to names. You know, if someone says your full name, you're anchored to that. Nancy, so good to see you. Thank you for being on here. Appreciate it so much. So cool. So an anchor, you get anchored to all of these different things. All right, so top performing athletes, comedians, actually Clemente, who was at our Houston prac training, and he is a stand-up comedian. Incredible humor. He utilizes anchors all the time when he's doing comedy. Most comedians do. We were just actually geeking out about it and talking about it. What makes his comedy so successful is that he utilizes those anchors. So how does an athlete use anchors? One of my students, his name is Chucky, and he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers, won a Super Bowl with them. He had a series of songs that he played, and right when the last one ended, he put his helmet on and he'd go out on the field. He utilized that to get into an empowered, positive state. I worked with a PGA golfer, and he had lost his tour card. I was helping to get back on. And all that they did, they call it routine, but what routine stands for is essentially a series of anchors. You look at top performers, they do things over and over again to get into a specific state so that they are able to perform at a high level. People use anchors all the time and don't even know it, and the more successful an individual is, the more they utilize these anchors. So it's difficult in a 5-minute YouTube live to talk about every aspect of anchoring, which is why I'm doing a webinar on it. I'm going to actually do a webinar next week on anchoring. I'm going to go into massive amounts of details on it. And so if you would like to get any information on that, check us out on our Facebook page or on nlp.com. Shoot us an email. We'll get you the link. And I'm going to delve into anchors, how to utilize them for your success in any area. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you next week, Wednesday, where I'll be in Tampa. I'm going to Tampa, Florida to go run our master practitioner training there. So I'll talk to you all from Tampa next week. Aloha.